immigrants come to the United States for a better life and better opportunities. America is known as the land of the free, where money has a higher value, healthcare is available, and the living condition is better and cleaner. Many people like to blame immigration for all kinds of problems, like crime, bringing drugs to the United States, the overuse of social services, and the overuse of emergency rooms. Now, I'm not saying that it's true, but there are also other reasons why immigration is good for the United States. Here are 3 reasons why I think immigration is good for the United States. 1. About 10.5% of immigrants in the US owns a business, comparing that to the 9.3% of native-born Americans. 2. Those who migrated to the US at young ages have started 25% of public US companies. This list contains Google, Yahoo, eBay, and many more. And 3. U.S. foreign-born population reached a record of 43.2 million. That's 13.4% of the U.S. population, which is helping boost our education. Due to the retirements of baby boomers, immigrants, and the future generation is projected to increase the working age population from 33.9 million in 2015 to 38.5 million by 2035.
We have higher levels of immigration. People want to come to this country, and we're letting them in, and that's a good thing.
The worker couldn't meet up with me, so we did a phone interview instead.
I think that immigrants are newcomers simply just because they're different and because they're pretty much new to the situation that we're currently in. There's no real way to get it. There's not a really good way to define them as, people who are here or people who are established. It's just another way for them to associate people to one set of group or individuals. To me, yeah, they have a big impact. They do a lot of the chores and a lot of the work that nobody else wants to do. It's not being talked about because you really don't ask where your tomatoes come from or who's picking your lettuces for you at the end of the day. So to me, yeah, economy is always a big impact. It's a big driving factor. Has a big impact on the U.S. We just really don't look at it, or we try to turn a blind eye to it simply because we just don't have enough time to care about it. Being an American means to me to be rebellious and always challenging the status quo in the best way possible. So from what I can see based off of American history, after they left King George, the tyrant, they came over and they fought the Revolutionary War and did all that, and they had to fight the Civil War again too. But based off of that, you really don't settle for what the norm is. You're always looking for change. You're trying to be very progressive, always forward thinking and being accepting of new ideas, accepting those ideas and eventually changing it to change it. So that's what I would say is true, really be a true American, is to be accepting, challenge the status quo, and always look to be progressive and to move forward.
If you see an immigrant, please don't judge, because you don't know what they've gone through, what they sacrificed to get into the United States. Instead, give them a smile. That will help out a lot.
Unless you're one of the first Americans, a Native American, you came from someplace else. Somebody brought you.